topic, built-in functions. So functions categorized like this. In these categories, we are discussing about string functions. So yesterday I introduced 4 string functions to you: lower, upper, init, cap, and substr. If you want to convert string to lower case, use lower function. For example, here Raju string is there in upper case. If you want to convert this to the lower case like this, use lower function. To convert string to upper case, upper function. To get every word starting letter capital, init, cap. If we want to get part of the string, if you want to get substring, if you want to get substring from the string, to get substring from the string, use substr. These 4 functions very clearly we have seen with real-time scenarios. Okay, in today's session, I want to cover these pad functions. Initially start with pad functions, then we discuss string functions. Okay, then we discuss replace and translate, then concat and left. If time is there, also we discuss about instr. Maximum, I try to finish this string functions topic today. Session is important. In all data types, the most important data types are strings and dates. As a developer, we must know how to deal with strings, how to deal with dates. Okay, so initially I'm starting with pad functions. Observe. And yesterday I forgot to upload notes, sir. I'm sorry for that. Okay, today you will get the notes. Okay, complete functions chapter notes I will upload today. Okay, up to functions I will upload. Okay, after completion of class, within 10 minutes you get the notes. Okay, next. See here, we are discussing about LPAD and RPAD. Okay, pad means what, sir? Pad general meaning is what? Pad means fill here. Pad means fill. L means left. R means right. Okay, so the name is giving the meaning here. LPAD, it is used to fill the characters. Pad functions are used to fill the characters. If you want to fill characters at left side, LPAD. To fill characters at right side, RPAD. Understand this? For example, here Raju string is there. Left side, I want to fill 6 stars here. Here I want to fill 6 stars at left side. So to fill the characters at left side, use the function LPAD. Pad means fill. L means left. So to fill the stars at left side, to fill the characters at left side, use LPAD. To fill the characters at right side, suppose I want to fill 6 stars at right side. To fill the characters at right side, use the function RPAD. That's it, simple. Raju is original string. Left side I want to fill 6 stars, use LPAD. Right side I want to fill 6 stars, use RPAD. Okay, suppose here Kiran string is there. Kiran. Left side I want to fill 3 at the rates. Left side I want to fill 3 at the rates, use LPAD. Right side I want to fill 3 at the rates, use RPAD. Not only one character, multiple characters also we can fill. Okay, for example, Ravi is the string. Left side I want to fill at the rate hashes. Okay, left side I want to fill at the rate hashes like this. To fill characters at left side, LPAD. No, I want to fill at the rate hashes at right side. RPAD. So not only one character, multiple characters also we can fill. Okay, mostly when it is useful, mostly to fill the spaces it is useful. Sometimes we need to fill the spaces at left side, or sometimes we need to fill the spaces at right side. So to fill spaces at left side, use LPAD. To fill spaces at left side, use LPAD. To fill spaces at right side, use RPAD. That's it. This is information regarding LPAD and RPAD. How to do this? See the syntax. Observe here, LPAD syntax. Okay, did you understand the purpose? Did you understand the purpose? LPAD syntax is, we write like this. LPAD of, give original string. Here give maximum size. Here give filling character. Or multiple characters also you can specify. This you can say as character set. Character set. Character set means single character or multiple characters. Is the syntax. Okay, understand now? See the examples here. My requirement is, here Raju string is there. At left side, I want to fill 6 stars. This is my requirement, sir. Raju is original string. At left side, I want to fill 6 stars. This is my requirement. To fill the characters at left side, which function we had to use, sir? Which function we had to use now? LPAD. Give original string. What's the original string? Raju. What's the filling character here? What's the filling character here? Star. 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 Okay, here give size as 10, sir. Okay, what's the size? 10 here. 10. Then we have to give. Observe here, Raju has how many characters? 4. Okay, remaining 6 characters we want to fill with the stars. So total how many characters? 10 characters. Okay, so write like this. LPAD of, what's the original string? Original string is Raju. What's the maximum size? 10. Which characters we want to fill? Star. Write like this. Okay, now what happens now? If you write like this, original string is Raju here. So maximum size is 10. Maximum size is 10. String length is 4. Raju string length is 4. 10 minus 4. Maximum size minus string length. Okay, 10 minus 4, 6. 6. Which characters will be filled? Stars will be filled. That's the meaning of this one. If you write like this, once again I'm filling. If you write like this, original string is Raju. So maximum size is 10 here. Raju string length is 4. Maximum size minus string length. Those many characters will be filled. So 10 minus 4, 6. So 6 characters will be filled now. 6 which characters will be filled? Stars will be filled. Where it fills? Left side. So left side, 6 stars will be filled. So we get output as 6 stars, Raju. That's it. If you want to use RPAD function, same. Instead of writing LPAD here, instead of writing L here, right? Same syntax. One more point I'm telling, listen. This third argument is optional here, not compulsory. Filling character is not compulsory. Filling character is not compulsory. If you don't specify filling character, spaces will be filled. Default filling character is space. Default filling character is space. If I give star, stars will be filled. If I give dollar, dollars will be filled. If I give rate will be filled. If I give hash, hashes will be filled. If I give stars will be filled. If I don't give character, spaces will be filled. Default character is space here. Okay. Now you tell me, sir. I'm writing like this. R pad off. Raju, 10 comma star. What's the output we get now? What's the output we get, sir? Raju, 6 stars. That's it. What is the original string? Raju. Maximum size 10. Raju string length 4. 10 minus 4. 6. 6 which characters will be filled? Stars. Where it fills? Right side. Right side. So Raju, 6 stars we get. Okay. Now suppose I'm writing like this. L pad off. Sai or L pad off Sai. Maximum size I'm giving us 8. Okay. Maximum size I'm giving us 8. Okay. Filling characters. I'm giving as at the rate hash. At the rate hash I'm giving. Now you tell me, sir, what's the output we get now? What is the maximum size here? 8. What is size string length? 3. 8 minus 3. 5. 5 which characters will be filled? At the rate hash. 5 at the rate hashes will be filled. Where? Left side. So what's the output we get now? At the rate hash. At the rate. Combination is not required. At the rate hash combination is not required. It is ended with at the rate only. At the rate hash combination is not required. It is treating them as individual characters. Okay. That is why I am not saying that. Okay. I am using the term character or characters. Or you can say character set. Means match is not required here. It's treating them as individual characters. At the rate one character, hash another character. It's treating them as individual characters. So at the rate hash is filled. 5 at the rate hash is filled. Sorry. Okay, for same example, instead of using L pad, I'm using R pad here. Right side it fills at the rate hash. Sai at the rate hash, at the rate hash, at the rate. This output again. Okay, I'm sorry. Sai at the rate hash, at the rate hash, at the rate. Okay. Now suppose I'm writing like this. L pad off. Kiran. 10 I'm giving. Kiran 10. Okay, I'm not giving third argument, sir. If I give star, stars filled. If I give at the rate hash is filled. But I'm not giving filling character. Which characters will be filled, sir? Spaces. How many spaces will be filled now? How many spaces will be filled now? 5 spaces. 5 spaces. 5 spaces. Here. This output again. Why 5 spaces? Maximum size is 10. Here string length 5. 10 minus 5. 5. 5 spaces filled left side. Because of I'm using L pad, left side it is filling. So we get output like this. Space, 5 spaces. Here. For same example, instead of using L pad, I'm using R pad here. Now right side we get 5 spaces. Here 5 spaces we get. Here 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. So here 5 spaces filled at left side because of L pad. Here 5 spaces filled at right side because of R pad. If you don't specify filling character, default filling character is space. Third argument, default character is spacer. Even if you write space, nothing wrong. But not required to fill spaces. Okay, observe now. Let me show this one only. Let me log in first. Observe. I'm setting page size 200, line size 200, and clear the script. Just observe whatever we discussed till now. That one only I'm showing. Just observe and understand. See here. Select L pad off. Raju. I'm sorry. L pad off. Raju. Comma. Maximum size I'm giving as 10. Filling character I'm giving as star. Observe here. As per our discussion, we're getting output. Left side 6 stars filled. See sir. Maximum size is 10. Raju string length is 4. 10 minus 4, 6. 6 stars filled at left side. Because of L pad, left side it is filling the characters. Same characters if you wanted right side, use R pad. Right side it is filling. Okay. Suppose I'm writing like this. Select L pad off. Sai. Maximum size 8. Filling characters at the rate hash I'm doing. At the rate hash. Observe now. Left side. 5 at the rate hash is filled. Observe. At the rate hash. At the rate hash. At the rate. 5 at the rate hash characters filled at left side. If I use R pad, right side it is filling at the rate hashes. So this is the way of using L pad and R pad. If I don't specify this third argument, spaces will be filled. Now left side 5 spaces will be filled. Sorry. L pad. Left side 5 spaces will be filled. Other here 5 spaces side. Okay. Now if you want to prove that 5 spaces are there to prove that, concatenate it with any string. Hello, I'm concatenating with L pad result. So what's the output we get now? Hello. What's the result of? L pad of Sai, 8 sir? 5 spaces Sai. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spaces Sai. So this is the output we get now. So this is the proof. Here 5 spaces are there. By seeing like this, we are not understanding here 5 spaces are there. Okay. So to test that, I'm concatenating with hello. See sir, 5 spaces are there. Otherwise, to find the string length, there is one function is there. What is the function name, sir? Length function. To find the string length, there is a function is there. Length function. To find string length, we use it. Okay. So here, 5 spaces Sai. Means how many characters are there? 8. 8 we are getting. 8. Suppose if I write like this, length of Sai, 3. To find the string length, we are using length function. Sai has 3 characters. Length of Ravi Teja. Ravi Teja has how many characters, sir? 9 characters. Space is also 1 character. 9 characters. In the same way. Length of L pad of Sai, 8 I'm writing. So here, left side it is filling 5 spaces. Original string is Sai. Total how many characters are there? 8 characters are there. Length of 5 spaces Sai value is 8. Okay, first innermost function will be called. This result is 5 spaces Sai. On that result, length function applied. It is finding string length. We're getting 8 here. 8. Like this also you can say spaces are there. Or by concatenating also you can understand like this. Here 5 spaces are there at left side. In the same way, I want to use R pad now. R pad. Right side it is filling 5 spaces. To understand 5 spaces are there, I'm concatenating with hello. See here, Sai. 5 spaces. Hello. So these 5 spaces are filled by R pad. So when it is useful, okay, let me explain 2 scenarios here. Understand this. You tell me now. I'm writing like this: L pad of A, 10, A. Tell me, sir, what's the output we get now? What's the output we get, sir? 10 years. Good. 10 years we get. What is the original string here? A. Maximum size 10. String length 1. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 which characters will be filled? A's. 9 A's will be filled at which side? Left side. So left side 9 A's filled here. 9 A's are filled by L pad. Original string is A. So final output we are getting is 10 years. 10 years we are getting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years we are getting. Other here. 10 years we are. I'm sorry. Select function call. See here. 10 A's we are getting. Other here. 10 years. You tell me now. Suppose I'm writing like this. Select L pad of original string X. Maximum size 8 I'm giving. Maximum size 8. Filling character I'm giving as X. What's output we get now? 8X we get. See? 8X characters filled here. So to represent sensitive data like mobile number, credit card number. Okay. To represent sensitive data like credit card number, mobile number, mail ID, in many places we such kind of filling X characters. Like this. Okay. Suppose you are withdrawing the amount. Okay. You are withdrawing the amount. Bank sends message like this. Amount debited from account number. Amount debited from account number. They display like this. They display like this. Okay. Amount debited from account number like this. So to fill X characters like this, we can use this pad functions. What we write here? L pad of. What's the original string? X. Okay. So there 7x I typed there. 7x I typed there. Okay. So 7 I have taken 7. Assume that account number is having 11 characters. Okay. So 7x. So 7x characters we get. Even if you use R pad, same output you get. Because filling character and string are same. Even if you use L pad or R pad, definitely you get 7x only there. Because filling character and original string both are same. So in such type of situations, to fill the X characters like this, L pad, R pad are useful. And how to get this last 4 characters from account number you already know. Okay. Suppose account number is like this. So this is the account number. This is the 11 digits account number. Okay. In this 11 digits account number, I want to get the last 4 digits. Okay. To get last 4 digits, which function we use it? Substr of. Substr of account number, comma, from right side 4th position. How many number of characters? Okay. Amma మీరు మాట్లాడాలి. మాట్లాడితేనే మీకు జాబ్ వస్తుంది. Many students are failing in speaking in the interviews. Okay. If you talk, it becomes habit. If you say title here, when you attend the interview, they also use the title only because that is a habit. Under pressure, you cannot act, sir. Okay. Under pressure, you cannot act. Okay, even if Virat Kohli is the world famous cricket player, every day he's practicing net practice. Why, sir? Because under pressure, we can act perfectly. So that is why we have to practice. Practice is very important. So speak something in the classroom. It is a platform to speak about the subject. Give the responses here. That becomes habit to you. Okay, మాట్లాడాలి. I want to get output like this. Okay, amount transferred to through PhonePe. Okay, from my account, I am transferring funds to another mobile number. Okay, so amount transferred to mobile number. Amount transferred to mobile number. Okay, I want to get output like this. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Like this. This is the output I want to get now. This is the requirement, sir. So what we write now? Select. This string as it is we want to get. Copy this. Amount transferred to mobile number. Okay. Next I want to get 6x characters, sir. Tell me, sir, how to get 6x characters? I want to use L pad. What you write, sir? L pad off. Try, sir. Try. L pad off. Original string. X. How many x characters we want? 6. So give maximum size as 6 here. Filling character is what here? X. Okay. Suppose assume that mobile number is. Okay. Assume that mobile number is 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. This is a mobile number. Okay, from this mobile number, this last 4 digits I want to extract now. From this mobile number, last 4 digits I want to extract, sir. How to extract last 4 digits? Substr of. Okay, because of table is not ready, manually I am entering mobile number. So generally in real time, we use column name. Because of column is not ready, table is not ready, manually I am giving the data. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. From this mobile number, 4 digits we want, sir. What is the second argument? -4. Okay, how many characters we want to get? 4. Okay, all we want to combine, sir. So combine this amount to transfer to mobile number, combine with 6x characters. So use which operator, sir? Concatenation operator. It combines with 6x characters. Okay, it combines with 6x characters. Okay, then combine with these 4 characters. Okay, combine with the substr result. Okay, again, right? 2. That's it. So in such type of situations, when we are representing sensitive data, we need to fill the characters like this. So to fill the characters like this, okay, we use. Okay. Sometimes we get the messages like this. OTP sent to OTP sent to mobile number. OTP sent to mobile number. Okay, we get like this. 6x, 7, 8. So to represent sensitive data like mobile numbers, credit card numbers, Aadhaar numbers, okay, PAN card numbers. Sometimes we need to fill X characters. So to fill like this, we can use L pad and R pad. This is one of the purposes. And sometimes we need to fill spaces also. Understand this word? Okay. Suppose I want to get output like this, sir. I want to get output like this. Smith works as clerk. Alan. Okay, Alan or Ward works as salesman like this. So like this, I want to get the output, sir. How to write? You already know. How to write this one? You already know. This Smith Ward, which column value, sir? Ename. Concatenate with works as. Concatenate with clerk, salesman, which column values? Sure. Right, sir. What we need to write? Select. Ename. Concatenation operator. Works as. Concatenation operator. Sure. From EMP. See here. Let me output this. So observe here, here's some zigzag order is there. Observe. Here's some zigzag order is there. See? Let's. So why this zigzag order is there? Because Smith Allen has 5 characters. Okay, straight line. But in the Wand 4 letters are there. That is why the zigzag order is there. And again in the Jones 5 characters. Again zigzag. Again in the Martin 6 characters. Again zigzag. So some implied names are having 5 characters. Some implied names are having 4 characters. Some implied names are having 6 characters. That is why we are getting the zigzag order. But I want alignment. So for every string name, for every implied name, I want to take same size. 8 I want to take, or 10 I want to take. So right side we need to fill the spaces now. Right side we need to fill the spaces. Smith. Okay. Ward. Martin. Some implied names are having 4 letters. Some implied names are having 5 letters. See here. Yeah, we are getting like this. Work science. Okay. This is having 4 letters. So that is why we are getting work science like this. Some zigzag order is there. But I want same alignment. So to get same alignment, for every implied name, take same size 10. So here I want to fill 5 spaces here. For Wand also, I want to take size as 10. So I want to fill 6 spaces here. For Martin also, I want to take size 10. So I want to fill 4 characters here. So right side, I want to fill spaces. To fill spaces at right side, which function we have to use there? RPAD. Which column values? Ename. What's the maximum size? 10. Default filling character is space. Right legs. This one only I'm writing. Observe, select RPAD off. Ename, comma 10. Okay, concatenation operator. Work size. Work size. Concatenation operator. Job. From EMP. Observe now. For every implied name, same size is there. Observe, 10. That is why I'm alignment. Observe. Okay. So sometimes we need to do left alignment, right alignment like this. So for this purpose also, to fill the characters at left side, right side also, LPAD, RPAD are useful. This is clear information regarding LPAD and RPAD. Finally, the conclusion is, this argues the original string. Left side, if you want to fill 3 at the rates, use LPAD. Right side, if you want to fill 3 at the rates, use RPAD. That's it, sir. Is it clear about LPAD and RPAD? Ardhamainda? Online students, please confirm. Is it clear about LPAD and RPAD? Next. Next, 3 functions. Okay, good. Now, I want to talk about LTIM, RTIM, and TIM. LTIM, RTIM, and TIM. These 3 functions we're discussing now. So what is the general meaning of TIM here? You already know. TIM means removing, deleting. Okay, L means left. R means right. So if we want to remove unwanted characters, remove what we are removing? Unwanted characters. What we are removing? Unwanted characters. So if you want to remove unwanted characters from left side, use LTIM. If you want to remove unwanted characters from right side, use RTIM. Using TIM, 3 possibilities are there. We can remove only left side unwanted characters, only right side unwanted characters, or both sides unwanted characters. 3 possibilities are there. Using TIM, we can remove only left side unwanted characters, or only right side unwanted characters, or both side unwanted characters. Understand this one? For example, here original string is there. 4 at the rates. Raju. 4 at the rates. This is original string. Now my requirement is, I want to remove left side at the rates. I want to remove left side at the rates. So to remove left side unwanted characters, use the function LTIM. No, I want to remove this right side at the rates. I want to remove right side at the rates. To remove right side unwanted characters, use the function not. Okay, using TIM, 3 possibilities are there. Only left side at the rates I can remove. Only right side at the rates I can remove. Both side at the rates also I can remove. Using TIM. So this is the purpose. So how to use LTIM and RTIM I'm explaining now. Later we discuss TIM. Okay, LTIM, RTIM we are discussing. Observe now. What is the syntax here? See, write like this. LTIM off. Give original string. Original string. From this original string, which character you want to remove? Tell that. From this original string, okay, which character you want to remove? Tell that character. Which side character you want to remove? Tell that. L means left side character will be removed. R means right side characters will be removed. Not only one character, multiple characters also we can give. Character set. Okay, and giving second argument is optional here. If you don't give any trimming character, default trimming character is space. If I don't give the second argument, default character it takes as space. Just like in the pad functions, default filling character is space. In the trim functions, default trimming character is space. So to use RTIM, same syntax. For RTIM, same syntax. Okay, some students unnecessarily they confuse in the LPAD and LTIM. So no confusion, sir. The names are giving the meanings. Pad means fill. To fill the characters, pad functions. Trim means remove. To remove the characters, trim functions. No need to get confused, sir. Some students unnecessarily they get confused in LPAD and LTIM. No confusion. If you want to fill characters at left side, LPAD. If you want to remove these left side characters, LTIM. The names are giving the meanings here. Pad means fill, trim means trim. Okay. Now see some examples here. Examples are LTIM off. Okay, see here. For example, original string I'm taking as 6 stars. Raju, 6 stars. This is original string. This is original string. Okay, original string is 6 stars. Raju, 6 stars. This is original string. My requirement is I want to remove left side 6 stars. I want to remove left side stars. Okay, then use the function LTIM. LTIM. Okay, from left side, which characters you want to remove? Which characters you want to remove? Tell that one. Which character you want to remove? Star. That's it. Over. So it is searching for star character left side. It is searching for star character from left side. Star font removes. 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 R other than star. So from left side till it is finding other than star, it removes. 6 stars removing. R other than star. So when R font is stopping. So till it is finding other than star from left, it is removing. So we get output as Raju 6 stars. This output. For same example, instead of using LTrim, I'm using RTrim here. Now right side stars will be from right side. Star font removes. 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 You other than star. Till it is finding other than star, it removes from right. So we get output as 6 stars. Raju. Is our discussion correct or not? Check here. I'm copying this. Observe. 6. Select. Observe. Like this I'm writing. Original string is 6 stars. Raju 6 stars. Trimming character is star. LTrim. Left side stars will be removed. We get output as Raju 6 stars. Observe. Raju 6 stars. Okay, here instead of using LTrim, I'm using RTrim. So right side stars will be removed. We get output as 6 stars. Raju 6 stars. Raju. So this is the way of using LTrim and RTrim. So practically we are learning, sir. This LTrim is removing this left side stars. RTrim is removing this right side stars. So to remove unwanted characters from left side, LTrim. To remove unwanted characters from right side, RTrim. Not only one character, multiple characters also we can specify. Okay, please don't operate mobile, sir. If you want to operate mobile, you can go outside. Please leave the classroom, sir. If your intention is operating mobile, why you are staying here, sir? You can go outside. So please don't operate in the classroom, sir. Okay. See here. Next. For example, original string is. Understand, sir. At the rate hash hash. At the rate hash hash hash. Raju. At the rate hash hash. At the rate hash. This is the original string now. This is original string. My requirement is I want to remove left side at the rate hashes. My requirement is I want to remove left side at the rate hashes. Tell me, sir, which function we have to use now? LTrim. First argument is original string. Now what's the second argument, sir? What's the second argument now? At the rate hash. Okay. So what's the output we get now? Raju, right side at the rate hashes. This is the output we get. So what is happening? Understand here. So at the rate is one character. Hash is another character. Combination is not required. It treats them as individual characters. At the rate hash combination is not required. It treats them as individual characters. See here, because of using LTrim, from left side, it is searching for at the rate and hash. At the rate font removing. Hash font removing. Hash font removing. At the rate font removing. At the rate font removing. At the rate font removing. Hash font removing. Hash font removing. Hash font removing. This is other than at the rate hash. Till it is finding other than at the rate hash, it is removing. At the rate hash combination is not required. So that's the getting output lex. Is our discussion correct or not? Check here. I'm copying this. See here. Select. Function call. Observe. Left side at the rate removed. Observe. There are no left side at the rate. See. To remove right side at the rate hashes. RTrim. RTrim. Right side at the rate hashes removed. There are no right side at the rate hashes. So if at the rate and hash, it treats as individual characters. Okay, at the rate and hash, it treats them as individual characters. From right side, it is searching for at the rate and hash. From right side, it is searching for at the rate and hash. Hash font removes. At the rate font removes. At the rate font removes. At the rate font removes. Hash font removes. Hash font removes. At the rate font removes. So if at the rate is font removing, if hash is font removing. Combination is not required. It treats them as individual characters. You other than at the rate hash. Till it is finding other than at the rate hash, it removes. So right side at the rate hash is removed here. Like this it works. So this is about LTrim and RTrim. So when these are useful. Okay, so let me explain about trim. After that, I explain when it is useful. Trim. See here. Using trim, 3 possibilities are there. We can remove unwanted characters from left side or right side or both sides. 3 possibilities are there. With LTrim, we can remove only left side unwanted characters. With RTrim, we can remove only right side unwanted characters. But with trim, we can remove left side unwanted characters, we can remove right side unwanted characters, we can remove both side unwanted characters. 3 possibilities are there. What's the syntax? Syntax is important here. Remember the syntax, follow it. Little bit difference will be there in the syntax. Notice here. Give original string. From which string you want to remove? From which string? From string. From which string you want to remove? Which character you want to remove? Okay, for example, 4 at the rates. Raju, 4 at the rates is there. Okay, I want to remove this left side at the rates. So I have to write character as at the rate. At the rate. From what's the original string? 4 at the rates. Raju, 4 at the rates. This is original string. So to remove this left side at the rates, I'm calling these left side at the rates as the leading characters. Leading characters. So to remove leading at the rates, right? Leading, trim off, leading at the rate from 4 at the rates. Raju, 4 at the rates. We write like this. These are trailing at the rates. These are trailing at the rates. To remove this trailing at the rates, right? Trailing. If I write leading here, leading at the rates will be removed. If I write trailing at the rates will be removed. If I write both side at the rates will be removed. So here we can write leading, or we can write trailing, or we can write both. Anyone we can write. Based on our requirement, write them. If I write leading, left side unwanted characters will be removed. If I write trailing, right side unwanted characters will be removed. If I write both side unwanted characters will be removed. Syntax is very clear. I am using the term char. I am not saying characters. The syntax is very clear. I am using the term char. Means you can specify only one character. You cannot specify multiple characters there. Okay. Now see examples here. Okay, original string is okay, 4 at the rates. Raju, 4 at the rates. I want to remove left side at the rates. Okay, using trim function. So write like this. Trim off. To remove this left side at the rates, what we need to write, sir? Leading. Which character we want to remove? At the rate. From original string. That's it. Write like this. So leading at the rates. From which string? This string. So from this string, leading at the rates will be removed. So we get output as Raju 4 at the rates. Okay. Is it correct or not? Check here. I'm copying this. See, observe. Select. Function call. See here. Leading at the rates will be removed. We get output as Raju 4 at the rates. Observe, sir. If I write trailing here, right side at the rates will be removed. Right side at the rates. Okay. If I write both here, both side at the rates will be removed. See here, Raju I'm getting. Left side at the rates removed. and the right side is also removed because I'm writing both. And if I don't write leading or trailing or both, by default it takes both. Default one is both, sir. If I don't write leading or trailing or both, by default it takes both. Both sides are removed. Default one is both, sir. Okay. Next. Okay, for example, here one string is there, space, 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 4 spaces. Raju, 4 spaces. My requirement is, okay, if our requirement is removing these left side spaces, right, I'll remove. If our requirement is removing these right side spaces, use R. I want to remove both side spaces, so use the function trim. If I don't tell leading or trailing or both, default one is both. If I don't tell trimming character, default trimming character is space. That is why if I write like this, it removes left side spaces and right side spaces. We get output as Raju. There are no left side spaces, no right side spaces. So these left side spaces, right side spaces removed. Like that. We are getting output as Raju here. Check here. String is space, 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 3 spaces. Raju, space, space, space. Left side 3 spaces are there, right side 3 spaces are there. I want to remove both side spaces. So I'm using the function trim. If we don't write leading or trailing or both, default one is both. If we don't specify trimming character, default trimming character is space. That is why it is removing both sides spaces. So we get output as Raju. Okay. So right side spaces also removed to test that. I'm concatenating with hello. Observe, sir. There are no left side spaces and right side spaces. Observe. Raju only we write. There are no left side spaces, no right side spaces. So sometimes in string comparison, it is useful. Okay. For example, this is one login page, sir. One login page. Okay. You open gmail.com. It's asking username here. Username. The common typing mistake is, the common typo error is, common typing mistake is called typo error. The common typing mistake is called typo error. The common typo error is in front of word we make use spaces. In front of word we make use spaces. After word we make use spaces. It's a common typo error. So because after every word we use space or tab. So that's why we may get spaces like this. This is common typo error. Okay, so you opened gmail.com. You are giving username as 3 spaces, Raju 3 spaces. By mistake you have given left side 3 spaces, right side 3 spaces. But in Google database, there is users information is there in the users table. All users names and passwords are there. Original username is Raju only. But what you type here? 3 spaces Raju, 3 spaces. So is this user valid user or not? It has to check. So your enter username, it is comparing with, okay, Google database username. In some websites, even if you type like this, after entering valid password here, if you click on login, even if you type like this, in some websites, it says welcome. So why it is saying welcome here? Because internally, the developer used trim function. Your entered username is capturing in one variable uname. On this, he applied the function trim. So which username you entered? 3 spaces, Raju 3 spaces you entered. What trim function is doing? Trim function is removing left side spaces and right side spaces. So now this trim of username value is Raju now. So this database username I'm capturing in one variable, DB username. Your entered username, is it equals to database username or not? We are checking. So because of developer removed left side spaces and right side spaces, okay, even if you type spaces here, this website is telling you that welcome. Are you understanding that? So in such type of situations, to remove left side spaces and right side spaces, this trim function is used. Next. So finally, the conclusion is, when I ask the questions, give the response. Here, Naresh string is there. Naresh is the original string. You tell me now. Left side, I want to fill $3, sir. Left side, I want to fill $3. Which function we are use? LPAT. LPAT function. Suppose right side, I want to fill $3. Which function we are use? RPAT. Very good. Now I want to remove this left side dollars. I want to remove. Now this is the original string. This is original string. I want to remove left side dollars. Which function we are use? LTrim. I want to remove this right side dollars. I want to remove right side dollars. Which function we are use? RTrim. I want to remove both side dollars. I want to remove both side dollars. Which function we are use? That's it, sir. If you know this one, that's enough. So pad functions and trim functions are over. Okay, I hope it is very clear to you. Okay, is it clear, sir? Next. See, this is one interview question, sir. What is the difference between replace and translate? Many interviewers ask this question. Just to crack that interview question, if you know this one, enough. Okay, what is the difference between replace and translate? We are discussing about replace and translate now. See, yes, Bunish. Okay, today I will upload the notes. Okay, after completion of session, within 10 minutes, you get the notes. After completion of session, within 10 minutes, you get the notes. Yesterday, I forgot to upload the notes. Okay, see, listen. Replace and translate. Replace and translate. See here. So, very easy, sir. If our requirement is replacing strings, use replace function. If our requirement is replacing characters, then use translate. Replace is used to replace the strings. Translate is used to replace the characters. To get clarity on this, okay, let me explain with examples and syntaxes. Observe. Replace function syntax. Observe the syntax here. Replace of. Okay, just like in your MS Word, you're using find the replace option. Find is searching for particular word. Replace is replacing in the searching word. Okay, like that. It replaces here. So here, what is the original string? In which string you want to search? Tell it. Original string. In this original string, for which string you want to search? Give that search string. Search string. Okay. So just like in the MS Word, find the replace options are there. In the find box, you give search string. In the replace box, you give replace string. Like that. So here I'm doing search string. In which string I want to search? In this string. This is original string. In this original string, it is searching for this string. If this search string is found, replace it with this. This third argument, replace string. Replace string. Simple. All arguments are mandatory. Okay. Examples. For example, replace of. Okay. See here. My requirement is like this. Here. Ravi Teja, original string, sir. Ravi Teja is the original string. I want to replace this Teja with Kumar. This is the requirement. Now what is the first argument now? Ravi Teja. Ravi Teja is the first argument string, original string. What is the second string now? Teja. What is the replace string? Kumar. Simple. You only told. Okay. In Ravi Teja string, we want to replace Teja with Kumar. So write like this. Original string is Ravi Teja. Okay. Second string is Teja. Replace string is Kumar. That's it. If you write like this, we get output as Ravi Kumar. Ravi Kumar. We get. Suppose original string is Sai Teja, Ravi Teja. Suppose original string is Sai Teja, Ravi Teja. Set string is Teja, replace string is Kumar. Set string is Teja, replace string is Kumar. If you write like this, all occurrences of Teja will be replaced with Kumar. This first Teja will be replaced with Kumar. The second Teja also will be replaced with Kumar. Like. Okay. So all occurrences of Teja will be replaced with Kumar here. So with this, we get output as Sai Teja replaced with Kumar. Ravi Teja replaced with Kumar. All occurrences of Teja will be replaced with Kumar. Okay. Is our discussion correct or not? Check it. The first example I'm copying. See. Select function call. Observe. Original string is Ravi Teja. In this, we are searching for Teja. If Teja is found, replace with Kumar. We get output as Ravi Kumar. See here, Ravi Kumar. Okay. If original string is Sai Teja, Ravi Teja, all occurrences of Teja will be replaced with Kumar. We are getting output as Sai Kumar, Ravi Kumar. Observe. All occurrences of Teja replaced with Kumar. So if you want to replace the strings, it is useful. Next one. Listen. Next one is translate. This translate is used to replace the characters. Replace is used to replace the strings. Translate is used to replace the characters. Translate off. Here give original string. Here give search character set. Character set means it treats them as individual characters. Many times I told you this point today. In LPAD also I told this one. Character set means individual characters. Okay, search character set means it treats them as individual characters. Replace character set. So in case of replace, search string, I use the term search string, replace string. In case of translate, I am using the term search character set, replace character set. So here match is compulsory. Here Teja match is compulsory. Like this. So that is why I'm using the term string. But here these are individual characters. It treats them as individual characters. T, one character. Okay, E, another character. It treats them as characters like that. So that is why I'm using the term character set. It treats them as individual characters. Understand this example? For example, to understand the difference between replace and translate, both examples I'm explaining, sir. To understand the difference between replace and translate, okay, both examples I'm giving. Understand now? For example, Sai Krishna is the original string. I want to replace Sai with XYZ. Tell me, sir, what's the output we get now? XYZ Krishna. Okay, same thing I'm writing in the translate. What happens, all S occurrences will be replaced with X. These are individual characters. All A occurrences will be replaced with Y. All I occurrences will be replaced with Z. Like this. So this is search character. In the search character set, this is search character. This is replace character corresponding replace character. A search character. This is corresponding replace character. This is I search character. This is corresponding replace characters. All S occurrences will be replaced with X. A occurrences will be replaced with Y. I occurrences will be replaced with Z. This is Sai Krishna. All S occurrences replaced with X here. Two S occurrences are there replaced with X. Two A occurrences replaced with Y. Two I occurrences replaced with Z. Okay. Did you understand the difference between replace and translate, sir? Replace replaces the strings. Translate replaces the characters. That's it. This is interview question, sir. If anyone is asking, what is the difference between replace and translate? Tell this one. Okay, replaces strings. Use it to replace strings. Translate. Use it to replace characters. To replace strings, replace characters, translate. That's it, sir. Next. Okay, let me show this one only. I'm copying this. Replace example. See here. Select. See here. Okay, I'm writing like this. Observe the output here. Sai replaced with XYZ. The Sai replaced with XYZ. XYZ Krishna we are getting. For same example, instead of using replace, I am using translate. All S occurrences replace with X here. Okay, all A occurrences replace with Y. And all Z I occurrences replaces with Z. So this is what we're getting. So replace is giving XYZ Krishna, translate is giving like this. So replacing the strings, translate is replacing the characters. So when these are useful, okay, When these are useful, to remove unwanted characters, we can use one reason. To encrypt or decrypt the data, also useful. Possibilities are there. Are you using or not? Secondary thing. These are the possibilities. Understand this one. Suppose @ Raju is there. @ is there. This is original string, sir. You tell me now. I want to remove this left side hash @ I want to remove left side @ Which function will I use, sir? Ltrim. I want to remove right side @ Which function will I use? Rtrim. Suppose these @ are in the middle. Now I cannot use ltrim now. I cannot use rtrim now. But I want to remove those special characters now. I want to remove special characters. So in such type of situations, this replace translate are useful. Okay, so I am using replace for this example. Replace of. This is original string. Okay, what is the set string I am giving here? Set string I am giving as @ set string. If @ is found, replace it with null. Replace it with null. Empty single quotes are observed. Empty single quotes means what, sir? Null means empty. No characters. So if @ found, it replaces it with null, empty. So we get output as Raju. Raju. So like this. To remove unwanted characters, this replace and translate are useful. This is one of the purposes. Select. Okay, see here. Unwanted characters removed. This is original string. @ removed. To remove them, I use to replace here. Next, another purpose actually. To encrypt or decrypt the data. These are security concepts. So in many places you see this message. End-to-end encrypted. End-to-end encrypted. In WhatsApp you see this one. In online payments you see this message. End-to-end encrypted. Means what? From sender mission to receiver's mission. End-to-end secured. Encrypted means secured. From end-to-end encrypted means from sender mission to receiver's mission secured. So for example, in the WhatsApp chat, okay, in the chat box, you're typing like this. Hello. You're saying hello to your friend. And you're clicking on send button. When you're clicking on send button, internally encryption program will be executed. What that encryption program will do? That encrypts this data. Means that converts this normal text to some code language. This is normal text. This normal text, it converts it to some code language. That code language I'm calling as ciphertext. Okay. This all H occurrences I want to replace with caret. H I'm replacing with caret. E I'm replacing with hash. Okay. Else I'm replacing with Z. O occurrences I'm replacing with okay like this. Now data is encrypted now. Is hello encrypted like this. This encrypted message will be locked now. It will be traveled through the network. In the receiver's mission, decryption program will be executed. In the receiver's mission, decryption program will be executed. What the decryption program will do? It converts ciphertext to normal text again. So all caret occurrences replace with H. All hash occurrences replace with E. Opposite program of encryption, decryption. All Z occurrences replace with L. All other occurrences replace with O. Like this. To encrypt the data, to decrypt the data, you can use the function translate. Using translate, this possibility is there. Okay. So see one example to demonstrate this. Display all implied names and salaries. Display all implied names and salaries. Okay. So implied name, salary. I want to encrypt the salaries now. Salary sensitive data. I want to encrypt salaries as follows. You take any salary value that is made up of with 0 to 9 digits. You take any salary value that is made up of with 0 to 9 digits. All zeros I want to replace with Z. All ones replace with hash. Twos replace with @. Threes replace with caret. Okay, 4 replace with star. 5 replace with B. Okay, 6 replace with Q. Okay, 7 replace with W. Okay, like this. Okay, 8 replace with plus. Okay, 9 replace with Y. Like this, I want to encrypt the salaries now. So for this, I can use translate function. 0 characters replace with Z. 1 characters replace with hash like this. So this is set character set. This is replace character set. For decrypting, this is set character set. This is replace character set. For encryption, this is set character set. This is replace character set. For decryption, this is set character set. This is replace character set. Based on your requirement, use it. Now I want to encrypt now. So write like this. Select which column values you want to select. Ename salaries we want to encrypt. So to encrypt, I am using the function translate. What is the original column? Salary. In the salary, okay, 0 to 9 set character set. If 0 is found, replace it with Z. 1 occurrences replace with hash. 2 replace with @. 3 replace with caret. 4 replace with star. 5 replace with B. 6 replace with Q. 7 replace with W. 8 replace with plus. 9 replace with Y. Next. Okay, as salary from A and B, we are encrypting the salaries like this. So like this. If any sensitive data is there, if you want to encrypt the data, we can use this translate function. Now salaries are encrypted. Observe here. Observe the output, sir. Salaries are encrypted. Observe. If anyone is seeing this salary, they cannot understand now. We are providing security for the data. So like this, to encrypt the data, we use it. Okay. So generally in the real time, we use hashing methods. Okay. Hashing functions. Okay. For this. Okay. So generally, okay, we will not use translate, but possibility is there. So generally we use hashing mechanisms to store sensitive data like passwords, PIN numbers, etc. So these are the possibilities with replace and translate. So finally, the conclusion is to replace the strings. To replace the strings, we use replace. To replace the characters, translate. To replace the strings, replace. To replace the characters, translate. So when these are useful, to remove unwanted characters or to encrypt or decrypt the data, this replace and translate are useful. Next. Now, we know very clearly about lower upper init cap, pad functions, string functions, substr, replace, translate. Is it clear about replace and translate, sir? Next. These two are very easy. Very, very easy. Concat length. With names only you can guess. Concat. To combine strings, use it. Concat means concatenate. Concatenate. Combine. Just like concatenation operator only. Using concatenation operator, you can concat. Using concat function also you can concat. Observe here. First string Raj. Second string Kumar. Both I want to combine. First string Raj. Second string Kumar. Both I want to combine. I want to get Raj Kumar output. So first string is Raj. Second string is Kumar. I want to get output as Raj Kumar. I want to combine two strings. So write like this. First string is Raj. Concatenation operator. Kumar. Kumar. Okay, select. Like this we are writing. So Raj Kumar we are writing. Same thing you can also do by using concat function also. Right, like this. Select concat of. Concat of. First argument is Raj. Second argument is Kumar. Okay, observe now. Both the strings are combined. Observe same output I'm getting. Observe. So like this you can combine the strings. Like this also you can do. Anyone you can use. Flexibility. According to your flexibility, anyone you can use. Okay, performance wise both are same. Almost same. Okay, next. See here. Till Oracle 21c, concat function can take two arguments only. But from 23a version onwards, concat function takes n number of arguments. N number of arguments. Till 21c, only two arguments we can pass to the concat function. Raj first argument, Kumar second argument. That's it. Two arguments only we can pass till 21c. In 23a, they modified the meaning of concat. It takes variable length arguments. Any number of arguments. You can pass 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, like that. Okay, suppose second string I'm giving a space here. Observe. First string Raj, second string space, third string Kumar. So we are getting output as Raj space Kumar. Three strings concatenate. Observe. Suppose I want to concatenate five strings. Next again I want to get space. Varma. So first string Raj, second string space, third string Kumar, fourth string space, fifth string Varma. Five strings I'm concatenating, five arguments I'm passing. In 21c, if you try to run this one or this one, it gives error. Because till 21c, it was taking only two arguments. In 21c, how we are write this one, you know? We are write like this. Concat of. First argument Raj, comma, second argument space. Okay, so this one, call in another concat function. Concat of. First argument Raj space, concatenate with Kumar. Like this we need to call in 21c. In 21c, we need to call like this. Concat of Raj space. It gives output as Raj space. This concat function concatenates Raj space with Kumar. So to simplify this kind of calling, suppose if you want to combine three strings, we have to concat function for two times. You have to combine five strings, we have to call concat function for four times. Complex or not? Is it complex or not? Complex. So to reduce this complexity, in 23AI, they modified it as variable length argument. Okay. So from 23AI version onwards, I can call like this. So sometimes data will be there like this, sir. Okay, customers, customer ID, customer's first name, customer's middle name. Okay, customer's last name, like this. Like this data will be there. Customer ID, 1, 2, 3, 4. Customer's first name, Raj. Okay, middle name, Kumar. Okay, last name, Varma. Like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so first name, Mahendra. Okay, middle name, Singh. Last name, Dhoni. Like this. So now your boss is asking that. Okay, submit full name. Your first name, middle name, last name, separately it is there. Your boss is asking that, submit full name. Your boss is asking that, submit full name. At the time, what you have to do now? Concat of. Which column value? F9. Concatenated with space. Concatenated with middle name. Concatenated with space. Concatenated with last name. In such type of situations, it is useful. I'm sorry. You have not the concatenation operator, sir. I'm sorry. I did mistake, sir. Sorry for this. Once again, I'm writing. Okay, concat of. Concat of. First argument, first name, comma. Second argument, space, comma. Third argument, middle name, comma. Next argument, space, comma. Next argument. Like this we write. Like this we can write. Or simply, this is very easy to use. First name, concatenate with space, concatenate with middle name, concatenated with space, concatenated with last. Like this you can write. Or like this also. Both are possible. This is about concat function. Okay, is it clear about concat, sir? Next one. Length function. This also you know. To find the string length. It is used to find the string length. To find the string length, we use it. This length function is used to find string length. String length means number of characters. Okay, I already told this one. For example, I'm writing like this. Select length of Sai. Okay, Sai has 3 characters. 3 is good. Okay, length of Sai Teja. Sai 3 characters. Teja 4 characters. 7, 1 space. 1 space. Total 8 characters. Sai Teja has 8 characters. Space is also 1 character. So this is the way of finding string length. When string length is useful. Understand this one? Suppose the question is like this, sir. Display the employee records whose names are having 4 letters. This already we did. Sometimes using operator is easy for us. Sometimes using function is easy for us. This query I already explained. When we discussed about like operator, I explained this one. Whose names are having 4 letters. Okay, whose names are having 4 letters like this. Okay, word, Ford, like this. Whose names are having 4 letters. Those we want. So which column values we need to compare? Which operator we are using? Like first character can be anyone. Underscore. Second character can be anyone. Underscore. Third character can be anyone. Underscore. Fourth character can be anyone. Underscore. 4 underscores we are right. It works. But suppose the question is like this, sir. Display the employee names whose names are having 40 letters. Now, if you follow this way, how many underscores we need to write, sir? Is it not becoming complex? Complex. In such type of situations, use length function. Length of. Which column values length we want to find? The name. If length is 4, display. Whose names are having 4 letters, use. If length is 40, display. Like this way. Okay. Whose names are having 50 characters? Whose names are having 50 or more characters? Like this we can write. So same thing if you want to do by using like operator, I have to write 50 underscores, then percentage. Complex. So sometimes using operator is easy for us. Sometimes using function is easy for us. So like this to find string length, it is useful. I'm using length function of this, whose names are having 4 letters I want. Observe here. Select ename comma salary from EMP, where length of ename equals to 4. Whose names are having 4 letters. Observe length of word 4 is 4 equals to 4. True. Length of king 4 is 4 equals to 4. True. That's what it is. He also said 4 equals to 4. Suppose name is Smith. Length of Smith 5 is 5 equals to 4. False. That is why Smith is not given. Like this. This condition will be applied on every row. This is about length function. Whose names are having 5 or more characters I want. Whose names are having 5 or more characters. Right like this. Tell me, sir, what we need to write? I want to get 2 columns only. Ename salary. What we need to write, sir? Where length of ename 5 or more. See here. Whose names are having 5 or more, it is given. Total 14 employees are there. 11 names are having 5 or more. Smith 5 characters. Martin 6 characters. 5 or more, it is given. So our query is working perfectly. Whose names are having 6 or more characters greater than or equal to 6. If 6 it gives, more than 6 are not there. If it is there, it gives. So this is a way of using length function. Now all string functions we know, except one function, sir, in str. So very clearly, we discussed about all these string functions. Okay, all these string functions we discussed, except in str. Tomorrow we start our session with in str, sir. With that, string functions topic will be finished. After that, we discuss about second category, conversion functions. Conversion functions are also very important. Session is very, very important. Okay, dealing with dates you learn tomorrow. Dealing with dates. Till now we were dealing with strings. Tomorrow you learn how to deal with date values. In the conversion functions, we work with date values there. So session is important. Don't miss. Thank you everyone. See you tomorrow.